are... what? What? Is this a graphics glitch, or is this just a thing that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that one did it too. Huh. Well, this is news to me. I didn't know this could happen. Do you have to relight them? That's not going to work out. We're not going to do that. I think we're going to be replacing a lot of these torches. It just ended raining. There was a little bit of a rain. Maybe that, like, put them out somehow. I don't know. That's not going to work out. Welcome back to Tekkit. Hi, guys. I'm going to just kind of let y'all do your thing. Oh. I thought this was a random staircase. I was like, wait, what? No, it's the roof, man. It's the roof. Come on, man. Yeah, we're going to have to find some regular torches. And we're going to have to patch that immediately. Because I'm going to be thinking about it for the entirety of this video, and it's going to haunt my nightmares and my waking dreams if we don't go ahead and address it first. So we're going to go ahead and fix that. Going to fix those missing torches, and I guess we're going to have to carry some around with us at all times and sort of, replace them as we go, as it were. But for right now, today... What? Is it coming back? Wait. What? Oh, that one's back too. How? Does that... Well, it's not quite back. It looks close to being back, though. It's glowing, at least. I am confused. Oh, there it goes. They relight themselves, I guess. This is all new to me. I'm not sure what to say. Let's just go back inside, then. Let's go back inside. We'll put away our minium stone and some torches here. And this episode, we're going to build a fluid transposer, which shouldn't impose too many fluidy issues. So if we take a look down here, I know we've got certain things built and ready to go. I don't think we're going to have... I think this is just regular glass, and I think that we should probably have some of that lying around. See, this is the part of the video where I regret not doing better sorting on these items, these sorts of things. I know that they're in one of these two chests. This one's empty. The rest of these are sorted. That's all just a bunch of gaff and guff and nonsense, so we don't have to really worry about that. But I'm going to go ahead and grab everything we need here. If I did my calculations correctly, we will need a glowstone dust, 2 redstone, 2 copper ingot, 7 iron ingot, a glowstone, and 6 glass. If I did my calculations correctly. Wait a minute. What is the glowstone for? What is that used for? Is that used here? Why do I have glowstone? Do we actually need glowstone for this? I don't think we do. I'm not sure why I have it. Did I get glowstone instead of a piece of gold? Is that what I did? I think it is. Or was that might have been actually gold dust? I don't know. It was glowstone dust. I think I grabbed that in place of the gold that we needed. Awkward and embarrassing, but that's okay. We should have everything we need now after we make that bucket. Gotta make a bucket. Can't forget the bucket. That would just be embarrassing. There we go. Fluid transposer. Wasn't too bad. I wonder, though, will it crash? No, because it's not plugged into anything. We'll need to get some juice for it, and I think we've got some pipes for carrying power. I think we could use redstone energy conduits, but we have regular conduits, and I think these you have to... Yeah, they're empty. You have to fill them with the transposed stuff. Fluid duct, leadstone energy cell. I believe this is what we're using back here. We're going to have to sort of dig our way back there to actually access all of this stuff, which, I mean, why haven't we done that already? I don't know. None of this has been accessible. I've just been sort of building around and behind it. But here we go. This is the access we've been needing. Perfect. Keep in mind that none of this is permanent, and we will be moving away from here in the future, so... You know, just keep that in mind. There we go. Fluid transposer is filling up on juice. And I think what we have to do now, without looking it up, I'm going to do this off the top of my head here, is we take some redstone and we put that inside of here and we set it to fill mode. Wait a minute. No, the fluid transposer is used for taking things in and out. We have to have something to melt the redstone. That's a completely different device. That's going to be a magma crucible. Do we have one of those yet? I don't think we've built a magma crucible. Why would we have? Okay, so we're going to need to build a second machine. The magma crucible. That bad boy right there. Pretty straightforward once again. Really? We don't have any netherrack brick. We've got 4 netherrack. Can we turn that into, what can we do with netherrack? We can bake it into a brick. And that's not going to be enough. I mean, we'll go ahead and do it. Because what else am I going to do with just regular old netherrack? I can use it as a permanent fire source. That's what I can do with it. Let's not destroy it, but we are going to have to go to the nether now. Which is sort of what all of this is building up to anyway. Remember, we're supposed to go kill a ghast? Wait a minute, what happened to my energy conduit just then? Did y'all see that? I think I put it in the door, and then when I closed the door, it popped back out. Hey, wait a minute, what are we doing? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I feel like we should have some of this at the house. I don't know why we don't, but we're going to take probably... I think we only need a couple, but we're going to take quite a bit. I think 10 will do? 10 will do. 11? Oh, no, I don't want to go with 11. 12 will do. You know what we could do is I could set my jetpack to button 5 and button 4 because I don't use those on my mouse. So now I can enable hover mode there and then enable jetpack here. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's way better. I think we've got everything we need now. So if my calculations are correct, and I do think that they are, we are going to need 2 nether brick, 4 lead, 2 copper, 11 redstone, 4 iron, 2 gold, 8 glass. And I have confidence this time that I can do the recipe without looking at it. So one of the things we have to make is this recipe here. The gold in the middle and that like that. There we go. And then this recipe. I'm so very confident in myself here. Possibly wrongly, because I'm already confused. I've got that, and then this, like that. No, wait, that. Yes! Okay, and then this is it! Now, that might not seem like a big deal to you, but I'm very pleased with myself. So we'll throw that up there for use later. And we'll drop this down, potentially right next to here. And we want to be careful with this, because the way that this works is it will actually automatically empty into adjacent inventories if it's configured correctly. And we want it to do that. We want the magma crucible to melt up our redstone. Are you getting power? Yeah. And then output it to the orange side. But which side is the orange side? Keeping in mind I'm standing behind it. I think this side should be orange. So that's going to be our output. And then this side needs to have this side as input. And I think if we now put some redstone in here. Yes. Yes. And this is also going to open up our ability to get the ether. Not the ether. The ender liquid. So it looked like it did automatically empty out, but it didn't go into here. Where did it go? It is in here. So it's not emptying out into here. Which means I might be looking at this wrong because I am standing, again, behind it. But I don't think so. What do you... Can we... Do we need to change the mode? Surely not. Alright. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to disable every side, except for this side. This should be orange, if this is in fact the left side. And then this, we'll do the same thing here. We're going to disable all of these. So only one side, orange here. It should be receiving? Maybe we need to make it a different color. Blue? Toggle it? Ah! I'm not sure what I did. I made this one blue and then I set it to empty. And there we go. So we're getting our destabilized redstone. And what are we doing with all of this? I've already forgotten. I think we're building like an energy cell. The redstone energy cell. This one. Redstone energy cell. And we've got to build the frame and fill it with 4,000 millibuckets. Which is, I think, 4 buckets. However much that turns out to be. Probably, do we have enough redstone? We'll see. We'll let that keep going. So I guess we'll build the frame first off, which is going to need electrum, hardened glass, and a diamond. Of course, we would have just one shy of the amount of electrum we need, because that's the only fitting way that this could go. We can make more, though. I reckon we've got to have some silver around here, yeah? Yeah. Oh, actually, once we're done, we're going to need 3 more. 4 more, so I think we're going to have to grind up some of our existing gold supply. we are now down to the exact number of diamonds we need to build a single magnum torch, which is a bit of a bummer, but hopefully we'll get more diamonds. Hopefully, now that we've built this jetpack, we'll have everything we need to get more diamonds. But there's our frame. And then how are we doing here? Oh, 5,000. Good. We now have more than we need. So do we just place it in there and it starts to fill? Even though, I guess it's set to fill, and if you push this, it will toggle it to empty. If you want to get stuff out of here, I think you have to put some sort of a container. A bucket would probably work in here and just sort of empty out the remainder. This is still filling up. We're just going to let it go, I guess. Just keep going. So that's our cell frame, but it's not all that we need because now we have to put it together with the rest of this stuff that I don't have in my inventory. But once I've built that, I should have all of it now in my inventory. No, I don't, because of course we've also got to get a couple of our lead ingots. And now that I've done that, we should have everything we need to build this in our inventory. There it is. Cool. Now, for those of you who have already forgotten, which I'm sure is a few of you at the very least, should we use some of these? I'll tell you what, now that we've got these, we can go ahead and take... Y'all might remember we built these previously. If you look at the recipe, it was electrum and hardened glass. And once we fill these up with some redstone... Oh, they fill up pretty quick, don't they? Nice. They'll be able to carry 10,000 RF per tick, which is nice. Very nice. I don't remember what the leadstone ones carry, but it wasn't that much. So we've got our energy infuser here, which is completely full, and I don't want to break it because I think we would lose the power, but then again, we might not. I'm not sure. What I do want to do is I'm going to throw this bad boy down back here. There we go. And we're going to... It's set to the max, 2,000 RF. We're going to plop one of these... I think they'll connect together. They won't connect together. That's unfortunate. Even though they both do the same thing, they both carry power. I guess because one carries so much more power, maybe it won't connect up to it directly. In which case, maybe we can force it with a croissant hammer? No? 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 We can shift-click to remove it. That's fine. Because what we can do instead is we can have this one set up here to orange on the back. Which one of these do you reckon is the back? This one? Yeah. So it'll now output power from there. 1, 2, 3... Oh. Huh. You know what? I've come up with yet another idea. This one even better than the last one. Let's put this up top. We'll drop this here. And we're going to assume that it'll accept power there like that. Then we're going to drop this on top of that. And then it'll connect up right there. And if we look inside, it should start to fill up. One would hope. Clear out another pathway back here. There we go, so we can get around to the back side of this if we need to. And I guess if orange is sending power, then blue must be receiving power. There we go. Okay, so they're all sides are receiving power. But now we want to configure the bottom, which I think is going to be this one here, to send power. And it immediately stops sending power, even though this is full. So why would it stop? None of these other machines are running, are they? Oh, this is dropping rapidly. Yeah, that's good. That's what we want to see. But this should be filling up, and it isn't. Oh, you're filling up now. Good. I don't know what was happening there. The idea with this, though, is... I haven't even explained it this episode. I explained it last time, albeit poorly. All right. Hardened energy cell holds 2 million RF, but only outputs 400 RF per tick. Redstone energy cell holds 10 million RF and puts out 2,000 per tick. So what we're going to do is, because we don't really use a whole lot of power right now anyway, we're going to keep this set up exactly the same here, where this is sort of directly powering all of our devices and everything, and that's fine. We don't need a whole lot of power coming out of there in the first place. But let me find some coal, because I did just notice that this is empty, so get back up and going again. This, though, is going to trickle charge off of that main supply, and it's going to build up a great big power buffer. And this is only going to output power to one thing, and that is the energetic infuser down here. And it's connected with a great big 10,000 RF per tick redstone energy conduit. So the idea is this has its own big buffer in it, And when we take the redstone jetpack and we throw it in there to charge, it's going to drain through that buffer real fast, but then it'll start pulling power from the grid here, yes, but then also directly from here. See, this is instantaneously empty because it's got so much throughput that it just dumps power into here. And if it dumps power into here, it will also dump power into the redstone jetpack, which means that it'll charge up a bit faster than it did before. So, yes, this is going to take a long time to charge, but when we're out and about and doing things, this will slowly trickle charge, and then that means we can use it to very rapidly charge up our jetpack once we get back from whatever part of the world we're in and exploring. So we're going to throw a whole bunch of charcoal in here so that this thing can just keep running and continue to trickle charge. So this is going to trickle charge, and then once it's full, this will trickle charge, and then we can use both of those together in tandem to just blast charge. Blast processing. Oh, Saga would be proud if that meant something. It doesn't. Blast processing isn't a real thing. It's a marketing term. Don't be sheeple. I'm going to stick a torch back here. There we go. And I guess I'll pick up this copper while I'm in the area. You know, while I'm hopping around. Go ahead and get the copper, and we'll do something with it. Speaking of stuff we need to do something with, we've got plenty of materials in here that we probably need to process. I'm going to leave these two alone, because once you turn those into like a powder, they start to murder you, and I'm not here for that today. Rest of this, though, we'll load all of this up here. We'll have all this going. And you might say, but wait a minute, hold on. What about the trickle charge thing? Isn't that going to affect trickle charging? Yes, it is. Eventually, we should look at making more power. But not today, because today, we're going to the nether, we're going to kill a ghast, and we're going to do something with it. What are we going to do with it? We're going to build a torch! That's what this has all been about this whole time! Alright, we've... Alright, we've made it to the nether. Time to find the ghasts. Oh gosh. Enable hover mode. No! Oh, I hit the wrong button! Oh, I hit the wrong button! I disabled the jetpack, we almost died. Okay. Alright, jetpack mode enabled. Or hover mode enabled. Let's find a ghast. Let's not die. I'm not too worried about this. I think this will be a pretty easy task. Tracking it down might take a while, because I hear them, I just don't see them. The process of killing it, though, I mean, a couple of shots with this at best. And then, you know, the thing that I'm most worried about is getting the ghast tier before it falls into the abyss, never to be seen again. Want to make sure we do that. Where are all these ghasts at? Hello? Aha! Gotcha! Oh! I really don't want you to be over the lava, though, when I take you down. Because what if you do have what I need? Can I chase it? If I pursue it, will it, Oh, did I just shoot that out of the sky? I think I shot its attack out of the... Oh, no! Well, I didn't see a tear, at least. Well, something just burnt! Oh, no! All of that time and effort. And for what? How am I doing on juice? We're still good. We're still doing pretty good. So I've got to find one over land, or at least kill it from below. Which, I mean, how difficult could that be? Gotcha. Hi there, you. Hi there. Why don't you go over the land? Go over the land, you. Don't die there. Don't die like that. Don't die like that. What? How am I supposed to do this? Oh, you're basically over land. Come on, you. I do like that it's a one-shot kill with these things. Again, though, I'm not seeing... I hear another one, and I'm clearly being fired upon. Aha! A tier of a ghast. We've got it, my friends. We've managed it. Where's this other one shooting at me from? Come here, you. Maybe we can get two of them. Maybe we'll get lucky. You gotta come up here, though. You gotta come up here. You gotta get over the land. You can't go out there. Can't go out there. It's not gonna work. How am I doing? Oh, man, I'm worried about this thing running out way faster than I think it's actually gonna run out. That's pretty low. That is pretty low. Is it in the lava? What is this? Look at this. What is happening? This is unreal. I can't even... How do you fight this? What's even the attack strategy? Can confirm you can shoot them out of the air. Get out of there. Get out of there, you. I don't even need a gas tier anymore. This is just absurd. No regrets. Alright, at long last, we've got the gas tier. Holy smoly! That didn't make any sense. Get out of here, you. You'd get out of here as well. Ah, there's another one. Duh. Don't want to die here today. Don't want to die here today. Man, it's like they were waiting for me. I actually was the one who set that fire right there, and now it's gone. I'm a dope. But it's okay. We need to throw down some torches out here. I don't think it'll keep them from spawning, but at least make this place a little bit easier to find. Wow. Oh, we did get an extra blaze rod, too, so that's handy. Because I don't remember where I put the last one we got when we were here. Oh, we used it. That's right, we used it because I knew I would lose it if I didn't use it. How clever of us. How very clever of us. Also, look at that. Oh, wow. Alright, so we've got this. Let's go ahead and check and see how we're doing here. So this should be full. And then this back here is nowhere close to full. And it's going to empty out, I'd say, almost immediately after we put that in there. So this will drop first. Very rapidly. And once it hits 0, we'll start to see this dropping. But oh, is it gonna... It's not. It's not actually going to be able to finish charging. It's going to have to trickle charge the rest of the way. But you kind of see, because I don't think we're going to be using it as often as we did just then, right there when we went to get this gas tier. You can kind of see how my plan works. And I think that it's going to work even better once we've, not needed to charge it for a while. And it's gotten good and full. And it's kind of topped off. How does this work? So we need some glass bottles, which we then got to fill up with water. Hold on a minute. We have water literally right down here, an infinite source of the stuff. So there we go. And then we position these onto here. How does this work? What do we do? I never remember how to do this. So we need a water bottle, and we need some nether wart to make an awkward potion. And then for this one, does it also have it also has an awkward potion base. So we need to kind of make all of these awkward potions. How do you put them on here, though? How do you interact with this device? Like this. We don't have any nether wart, do we? You'd like to think I would have grabbed some nether wart. You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? Oh my gosh, the sheer amount of raw chicken we've got. Hey, jetpack's topped off. Let's go fly a kite. Oh, well, jetpack's off. Now, can these guys dodge a crossbow bolt? I know they can dodge most bolts. Looks like they can dodge a crossbow bolt. I'm being pursued, though. He can't hit me if I'm in the air. That's my theory, at least. If I get, like, high enough and I look down upon him. I don't think I'm high enough yet. He's quite a tall fellow. Hey! Nicely done, everyone. Very nicely done. Okay, well, that was fun. Nice little fun time experimenting with things. Get that reloaded and ready to go. We're going to go back into the nether. We're going to grab some nether wart. We're going to... What is this? What are you doing? Why? You should not be... Is that... Ed, is that you? It's Ed. Ed, what are you doing here? I haven't seen you in a couple of Minecraft series, my dude. Ed the Pigman. He's a good one. He's a very good one. Aha! Nether wart has been acquired, my friends. We'll take a lot of the stuff, and we'll take some soul sand, too, so we can plant the nether wart if we want. I don't know if it spreads, though. I'm not sure if it'll do that naturally. How do I get back out of here? Help me. Alright, so we right-click, and we add the nether wart, and that will turn all of these into awkward potions. Then we want to take one out, and we want to add blaze rods. First, blaze rods. Well, first, okay, we'll do this one first. A gas tier, then a glowstone. And then the other one is a glistening melon. Right, we don't have that yet. Have we even found melons before? I don't think we've found melons. I had no idea that this was going to end up being a process. I just wanted to build a basic magnum torch. Oh, chicken. Heck yeah. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we've got like a ton of leather now. That's fun. Well... There goes that ender pearl. That's unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Alright, we're going to make a boat because we can travel really fast by boat. And I can't believe... I thought we'd found melons. I must be thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of that time we found a potato. We found some carrots. We haven't found any melons. Unreal. Unreal, because now we're going to have to. We have no choice. We have to if we're going to continue this quest to get a magnum torch, which is important, because we want to be left alone by the monsters, and when we get to the moon, there's going to be monsters. I haven't built a boat yet. There's a boat back here. We'll take it. And what we're going to do is, I don't think we're going to find any melons in the jungle. We're going to go that way. We haven't gone that way before. We've gone that way. We've gone that way. We've gone that way. Haven't gone that way. And you never know. That might be the way. That might be the way. But what we need to remember is that in order to get home, we have to go to 150, negative 250. So negative 250, positive 150. That's what we need to remember. Folks, at some point, I paused the video recording. And I neglected to unpause it. And I genuinely don't know what you've missed during that time. But I was in the ocean for a while. And, I feel so dumb. I feel like a dummy is what I feel like. I'm so stupid for leaving it paused. But basically, I'm sure we had the part where I said we needed to go find glistening melon. Surely I mentioned that part. Surely you've seen that part, right? And then I set out on a boat to find glistening melon. Well, I ended up finding a continent, and I got some magenta-stained saplings before finally Googling it and realizing that melons are naturally occurring in jungle biomes. So we're headed back home. We're about 1,800 blocks away from home. And I'm not cut out for this whole YouTuber thing. I faked it, but I never made it, you know? Like, I faked it for too long. Okay, well, we've made it back home, and we're gonna go find some melons now in the jungle, supposedly, according to the internet. And again, I'm sorry you missed that fun bit of me in the jungle with some magenta stuff, and potentially even so much more. I don't know what... I don't remember pausing it. I don't remember doing that. And I don't know for how long it was paused. I feel sick. I worry. I do worry how much of the video is going to be lost. But, I'm sure it won't be a big deal. I'm sure it'll be fine. Melons, though. You see any melons? I don't. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, okay, I'm looking at the Java Edition history now. And it says that it wasn't until version 1.7.2 that melons are generated in jungle biomes. So, we're in 1.5, aren't we? Minecraft... 1.6, okay. This pack was originally 1.5. I know it was. But 1.6, then they don't generate in melon. Well, then where do they generate? Where do you find them? Apparently, they can be found in abandoned mine shafts and by trading with villagers in pre-1.7.2. Are you joking with me? So I gotta go poke around until I find a mine shaft. Or I can find it in a dungeon. I guess I'm going to go mining now and try to find a... I don't want to find a mine chart. I don't want to find an abandoned mine. I just want to find a melon! I just want a melon! Okay, flux-infused pickaxe. I think we can make one of these. I'm not really sure what goes into this. A diamond with... we can make one of these. We have a fluid transposer. This stuff is a bit of a hassle to figure out, but it's pyrotheum. We've got this stuff. We can do this. We can pulverize coal. Fluxed Electrum Blend appears to be Electrum Blend with redstone. We can do this. We can do this, and I can stop manually mining. Well, I mean, I'll still have to mine manually. But with the pickaxe that I don't think will break, if it is what I think it is, it's just going to run with electricity. So you just charge it up, and presumably will pick much faster, maybe even in a broader range. I haven't looked it up. I haven't done any research on it. I don't know if that's accurate to say that it'll mine possibly more than one block at a time. But a boy at a time like this in his life can only dream. It can only go up from here for me. This is my secondary mine shaft I started out here, by the way. I wanted to start slightly higher than all the way at the bottom because I didn't figure I was likely to find a mine shaft all the way at the base. So, you know, I'm doing what I can. I bet you if I just jumped down here, though... Oh, I'd probably find a mine shaft. If I could get rid of all that water. Hey, wait a minute. I can get rid of all that water. What am I talking about? All that water comes from, like, right here. So we can literally just... Oh, gosh. Was that a creeper? It was a creeper. It was a creeper. Is a creeper, and he's coming to get me, and he's dead. Okay, that was unnerving for a second there. Didn't expect that. Can we get a... What? Wait a minute. That's a spawner. There's a spawner in my house. Dear Lysa, there's a spawner in my house. Dear Lysa, a spawner. Stop it. Stop shooting me. Stop. Leave me alone. Stop it. Stop it. This instant. Stop. Hold still. Good gosh. I was so hoping we would have just a beautiful moment where I opened this up and there was, well, you know, literally anything. Does this work? Does this actually stop things from spawning if you cover lights? I don't think so. I was hoping we would have seeds in there. Desperately, desperately hoping against hope that that's what we would find. But okay, let's cut off the water. Boom. Okay, water's been cut off. Apparently this is all water too, though. So now the water has been cut off. We're going to supply plenty of light up here. Oh, yeah, there we go. These calculations are really... Oh, we're taking a hit here now, bud, I'll tell you. Let me tell you, the computer is having some issues. 8 cores, 16 threads. Really, it's really chewing it. My 60 FPS is gone. It's a stuttery mess. What's that right there? Whip. 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 Ugh. That's just a little cavity. Oh, where I've been before. Oh, this is all... Wait, what? Apparently I've been here before. And this just kind of mined down into it. That's pretty interesting. Alright. Flux-infused pickaxe. Blaze powder. Oh, right. Blaze powder. I did forget that that's a thing we're going to need quite a bit of. And we've only got 1 blaze rod. And that means we're only going to have 2 blaze powder. And then fortunately... Oh, we should have pulverized it! Can we put it back? Dadgummit, I didn't even think of that. I did not even consider it. Are there other alternatives to getting one of these? Really? Glowstone dust and redstone will give us blaze powder. Okay, well, that's cool. Let's do that then. We're going to get some of this stuff, and then I'm going to show y'all a hot tip. If you turn this stuff into blocks... They take up less space, so you can, like, compact them. And I think this will still accept the blocks. And a single block will get us how much? It's going to, like, disappear almost immediately. So I'm going to have to be just right on the money with this. I guess a full block. Full block? Was it 100? 1,000? What was going on there? Could anybody tell? I couldn't tell. Moving too quick for me. But we'll keep that going in there. And then glowstone, we should have quite a bit of. I think it'll be in the powder section. Because it's less, it's a dust. It is a dust. So we put that in there. Cool. Blaze powder. So how much blaze powder are we going to need? So 1, 2. And then each of these is going to require... one of these. That'll give us 2 of those. We need 2 of those, so 2, 3, quite a bit. Let's just put, what do we got? 6, that'll do not, let's do 10. Electrum blend with some destabilized redstone will give us the fluxed electrum blend. Do we have any of that? Just looking at this chest immediately, I can't tell, but we can get that easily. That's just gold and silver. Look at that. It's already ready to go as well. Great. And that we're going to need 2 of for 2 bars, and we need 3 bars, so we will do 4. Is that right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. And we'll store the rest of it in there. Cool. Okay, we got our 4 fluxed electrum blends, and we need to combine that now with the other thing that we haven't made yet. That's going to need gunpowder, pulverized dipsit. No, it's coal. It's pulverized coal that we need. I don't think it's called pulverized coal. I think what we need is coal dust. And that's the ticket right there. Sulfur and redstone as well. Okay, so we've got 5 of those. So we'll grab sulfur and we'll grab some redstone. I think we can build all of this in our inventory here. So, boop, boop, 8 of them. And then we combine those inside of one of these bad boys right here. And I think that's actually backwards. I think it's supposed to be 2 of these to 1 of these. But it's okay, because we only need the 4 of these. Oh, and also we need to make the rods, the handle, which is going to be pulverized obsidian and blaze powder. See, so we do need the pulverized obsidian. I knew we needed it for something. And let's not go overboard with this. 2 of those. And then we're going to need 2 diamonds, presumably 2 diamonds. We don't even have enough diamonds to make the the whole purpose of all of this at this point has now eluded us. It's a shame. It's a real shame, but there we go. Now, hold on. The handles require 1 on either end, so we're down to 1 diamond. That's where we are now. As a people, as a race, as a society, we're down to a single diamond. Boop doo 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 doo. Ba-da-ba-bum boop doo doo doo. Ba-ba-dum boop doo ba-doo boop ba-doo boop ba-doo boop ba-doo 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 boop boop. That's a furnace. I want to charge it. Here we go. Energetic infuser. How much power does this hold? 160 million RF? That's actually not that much. Which, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I don't know in context how much that's going to do. So we'll have to go put it to the test. And in fact, there's a lot of things I don't know about this. So that's basically a powder, and that's a powder, that's a powder, that's a powder. This is more of a... I mean, it's literally called a powder, but I'm going to put it in here with these other things. Because it doesn't kind of have that look, right? Like, all of these look like powders. Yellow cake, I'm sorry, you don't look enough like... Oh, gosh, you're poisonous. I shouldn't really mess with you, should I? I shouldn't tease. How did you do? You handled that just fine. Fantastic. Why? How come it suddenly will start hitting you real hard? All right, Flexed Infused Pickaxe. This is from Redstone Arsenal. Let's go to our controls, and we're going to look for Redstone Arsenal. There are... Hey, I don't see any. I don't see any controls for Redstone Arsenal. So, if there's any adjustments that can be made on this thing, I'm not sure what they are. Let's go test it. I mean... Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Pressing, is this C? Seems to activate this thing and makes lightning strike. Am I still irradiated? So, what does this do? Looks like it just mines. That's normally. And then what if I hit C there? Oh my gosh. Oh, how I wish I had this so much sooner. It's everything I could have hoped for. It's everything I could have dreamed of. It's not going to help me much with this gravel. But this is the exact way that I make these sort of passages. I normally make them 4 tall. Wait, is this doing them 4 tall? That's doing them 3 tall. That's regrettable. But, I mean, I normally do them 3 tall. I've been doing them 4 tall back here. But I guess 3 will be better. Because this is so much faster. This is a vast improvement. People were right. People were asking me to build this a long time ago. And I didn't, not because I thought they were wrong, and I didn't want to. It was just a matter of, not having the easy access to the materials in question. But now we've got easy access to the necessary materials, and we can just go ham. It'd be cool if you could do slightly wider still, though, right? Like, this is good. What happens if I do, like a shift activate? Same thing. See, I'm going to look this up real fast and see if there's more commands I don't know about. It says an uncharged one has the really low mining speed, half the speed of a wooden pickaxe. When charged, it has the same mining speed of a diamond pickaxe. When empowered, it has 1.5 times the speed of a diamond pickaxe. And it does what? Oh, apparently it also works as a shovel, so I didn't have to be switching between them. Oh, we can put an unbreaking enchantment on it, and it'll use less power. So, 33% with unbreaking 1, 50 with unbreaking 2, and with unbreaking 3, 60% chance that it won't consume power for a break. And you can enchant it with holding to increase its power capacity. That's pretty cool. Nothing about making it mine in a wider area, though, unfortunately, and that's just the way of life, I guess. I mean, I'm already moving so much quicker, so I don't know why I'm complaining. And I wouldn't even call what I'm doing complaining, just sort of stating dissatisfaction with the lack of perfection. Oh yeah, it does work like a shovel. This is great. I mean, this is truly a spectacular tool. But keep in mind, the reason I made it is not to go mining and collect resources, although that is what I'm doing. I made it so I could find a mine shaft. And I have not yet found a mine shaft. So, that's unfortunate. Oh! I mean, this isn't what I was looking for, but I did just stumble upon it. Oh, oil is freaking annoying. It is so annoying. It's so solid and in the way. Alright. Activate jetpack. This seems like if we're gonna find... Wow, it's so oppressively dark! I cannot even fathom the darkness that I'm dealing with right now. It's unpiercing. Why is it so dark? I'm not that low to the floor. Oh, man. Hi there, you. What's up? I was sort of hoping we would see some, like, train tracks, you know, some minecart tracks cutting into the sides here, into the walls. I see now why it was so dark. Oil, that's why. Hi there, you. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop. See, I can do this too. Alright, well, I have now been flying around and recording for way too long for what this episode is probably going to end up being. I did top off my jetpack previously, so I don't think this is going to... Okay, yeah, it's going to definitely... Look at that. See how the buffer works, though? That's filling back up from the... Oh, it's such a good system. I don't want to hear any naysayers about... Unless you have, like, an improvement recommendation. And I know generating more power would be the way you improve it, but... You know what I could do is... Well, no, that wouldn't help. I was going to say I could get some of the high-speed conduit, build a little bit more of it, and have it come off of there into here, but this is speed limited. So maybe I should make a second one. I don't know. In any case, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye!